I am pleased to say that I can no longer talk greasy about the God of High School. The God of High School, the first half of this season 1 premiere, you know, it was shaky. But during the second half, they went on an absolute tear and turned it up. And it was just episode after good episode after good episode. So I can't complain about it, man. So let's go ahead and get into this review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. So basically, this episode was just one giant fight scene with some plot progression towards the end to set us up for the next season. So we leave off with Jekyll having the key, having him transform. So obviously, I forgot about this actually. You know, once it came back on, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He absorbed the key, transformation, whole deal. And, you know, I thought it was a GG, you know, but turns out it was not. So basically, everybody's fighting Jekyll, what have you. I'm not going to cover every punch and kick that was thrown, but I will cover some broad points of this segment, right? So Jekyll, his power level was over 9,000. He was stopping swords with his damn fingertip. He was on another level, man. You know, Goku would have handled his ass easily, but one main thing Mori tapped into is like his past life. It seemed he had like a flashback to where as though he was leading this group of warriors, and he was known as Saiten Tazai or something to that effect, right? So we see that Mori has a flashback. He reaches deep down, finds another source of strength, and he became like a god at that moment. Not even like a demigod, but like a total full god. And he was, you know, summoning hurricanes from the sky and whatnot. So here's the thing about that, right? So when he summons that one hurricane, so when Mori tapped into that past life, he also accumulated a weapon, a rod, if you will, and it expands, you know, it shortens. It's pretty powerful. It gets fucking huge, you know, it goes all the way to the sky. So he has this rod and he drills Jekyll into the ground. You know, we think it's over. So like I always tell you guys, man, like the damage, they take damage in the show, but you really don't know how damaged they really are, because they really just be like eating it, and then they come back again later. So he hits him with the rod. Okay, we're like, okay, the fight's over, and then Jekyll just comes back and says, I need that power, and he just fucking explodes, has like 10 bodies come out of him and whatnot. And then they dig back in, and Mori summons a damn hurricane, and the hurricane comes down onto Jekyll and like totally obliterates him. So he's out of there. Pretty odd scene, because, you know, I thought the key's powerful, but Mori and the gang was more powerful than the key combined. So how much power does it really have? You know, I guess in the right hands it could be pretty dangerous, because it was dangerous in his hands. And this whole time I was watching, I'm like, yo, why is the 6 just standing back there and watching Mori go to work? Like, yo, they could have easily stormed show out if they had all combining forces early on. But I've been saying that from the very beginning. But yeah, so the first that was a nice fight scene. It was a really good fight scene, you know. Battle shonen, that's good. It was pretty good, not gonna lie to you. Yeah, so I'm low-key mad that this is, no, I'm high-key mad that this was the season finale of the God of High School. Like I said before, honestly, the season could have gone for a 24 piece in my opinion, but of course budgeting and what have you. But this was a very, very, very solid season 1. Before I even get to that recap, let me finish the episode, right? So after all that stuff happens, Kim Yeo comes out. Very strong woman, very sturdy individual, and she is able to grant wishes. Yeah, man, so she granted the wish. First, Mori was going to be pretty selfish and just wish for his grandfather back. You know, would they have been mad at him? Probably not. But, you know, Mori's such a good guy. He just went ahead and, you know, said heal everybody that has, you know, been hurt, people that lost limbs or whatnot. You know, it was a good wish. Also, it was a nut-ass wish, because it could have got some other shit popping. But yeah, man, hopefully she can just give another one. If she's just giving out fucking wishes, you feel me? But that's besides the point. So I'm gonna just go ahead and rattle through the last segment of the episode so I can get on to the recap of season 2, right? So essentially, Aleppo is, you know, going to find fragments of the key in various parts of the world. Mori, he's being tasked with going to his homeland in order to have his memories unsealed. His homeland looks super badass. It's like in the middle of nowhere in the mountains and shit. So I'm sure that training arc is going to be insane. Dwayne and Mira are going with him. His grandfather is trapped in a jail cell. Everything was tied up, man, chained up, like hella chains around him. Park is going to run for an election. It looks like Knox is also in politics, also is like a secret society. So, you know, things are, it's definitely setting up a good line for season 2. So hopefully season 2 was longer, because I don't want them to keep on rushing episodes. But for the overall recap of season 1 of The God of High School, it was a fun watch. I'll say that. It was a fun watch. That one episode was really bad with the wedding, but overall it was solid. The high points of this series was, you know, towards the end the fight scenes were really good. The characters are unique and quirky. It has a lot of room for growth. Yeah, so it's a shonen, so it was good, man. It was all right. It was all right for shonen. The cons of the show was this. The cons were sometimes the plot line felt a bit rushed, a bit forced. I don't care about I don't have like the backstories where, like I said, it was rushed, so I don't really feel an attachment to the characters right away. You know, even though some season 1s they can get you attached really quickly, this one I don't feel particularly too attached to. You know, Dwayne and Mira, even the MC, I don't feel. You know, I'm not. You know, standing for Jin Mori or anything. What else? So early on, the fight scenes were rushed, and you know, I didn't enjoy them too much. But overall, I will watch it season 2, and since they had like a 6-episode hot streak, so if they can continue this swing, I think they'll be just fine in the anime world, man. I would go as far as to say that it's the you know, in spite of all the shit that happened, right? In spite of everything, you know, all the cons and whatnot in the first half of the season, this would probably be the show of the summer. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out there and say that. Just new show of the summer, right? Because obviously you have ReZero, you know, and Fire Force and stuff like that. It's been out already. It had season 1, but breakout show of the summer, I guess you got to give it to The God of High School, man. If you have one, not that's in their season 1 also, that you think can compare to The God of High School, let me know, because, you know, I don't think, unless I missed it, right? But I think this one is, I think it's pretty solid, man. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Let me see if I covered everything. Yeah. This your boy Blackout Jones. Stay corona free, stay sucker free, and have a blessed day. Peace.